everybody, welcome back to the episode of Last Day on a Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, guys, absolutely a favorite, fantastic day of the most amazing variety. Today we are going to be chasing down what I believe to be the final of the secret bosses that the Halloween update does have to throw at us, at least as of so far. So we're going to be needing the bunker code for today. 28230 is going to be the time, or is going to be the code at the time of me checking it. If that's out of date by the time you're trying to put it in, make sure you check that comment section down below for what up-to-date version brought to you by the fantastic computer here at the Snipe Cave. Because what we got to do is go ahead and take ourselves over to the bunker. But first things first, before that happens, there are some Halloween quests that we could pretty easily knock out, specifically making a ritual bench. So I thought, okie dokie, why don't we go ahead and get those materials and very quickly knock that bad boy out, even though we already did craft it. We just crafted it before this quest line did begin here. I just got some stuff for our raid, because we're also gonna be going on a little bit of a raid later today as well. But here we got some inventory for the bunker, so we're gonna head on over there, not to mention head over to the pumpkin patch afterwards and try to get ourselves some very fantastic things from that as well. But first things first is I want to take down the final of these secret bosses, because apparently, if you guys remember in the last episode, we were trying to find that secret boss over on the 4th floor of the bunker. Apparently, and thank you to you guys for actually pointing this out, that one will only spawn in a normal mode, and we had already activated hard mode at that point, so we had to wait for the bunker to respawn. It just respawned, meaning it is our time to freaking shine. Not to mention, we got a whole ton of things we're gonna be turning in for some marvelous prizes. We got green tickets, we got yellow tickets, we got red tickets, not to mention the severed, that's the word I'm looking for, the severed finger at our fingertips that we can go ahead and pop open the secret room at Bunker Alpha and see what that contains as a direct result. So let's go ahead and make a deep dive into here. And then we also are going to be getting a scythe over from the Halloween event today as well, the very best reward available from the Halloween portion of the Halloween update. There's also the Dia de los Muertos update. We are going to try and show off that full version, like what the best prize gets you if you get 600 out of 600 points over at the cemetery. But I've been hearing it isn't exactly the most knock it out of the park home run thing in the world either, but still, it's better than what we got for just whatchamacallit, 450 points or whatnot. So we got a whole ton of great things coming up, and what better way to begin some greatness than with a little bit of shotgun rain over to that lad over there. And let's go ahead and try to claim all of these marvelous things over there and over there. Let's claim plenty of deaths over in the form of these zombies. Don't want those guys littering. Well, they're already, well, we don't want them loitering, but now they're going to be littering the hallways, because they're literally, oh, I like what I see. But they are literally litter. Get it? Yeah, Star's a funny guy. Nah, but with all of their deaths, let's go ahead and make our way into this terminal as well and see what secret thing we can acquire from here. Crossing my fingers, it's something good. And hey, we got ourselves a copper. We got a pistol with a comfortable magazine and some more bandages. We even got some shoes, some more food, and some aluminum on top of other things that we might go ahead and grab at a later point. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and eat a ton of jerky to actually fill up my hydration a little bit more as well, because what better way to hydrate than with some jerky? You know, when I'm thirsty IRL, I don't go for a let's freaking go another engine part 2, but I don't go for a bottle of water. No. Who in their right mind goes after a bottle of water? Like, come on, fam. Let's be reasonable here. I reach for that nearest jerky and I try to hydrate using that, and let's freaking go. We got a rare blueprint and a C4 out of the red and a chop gas tank. Dude, today we are having some dope-alicious luck coming our way. I like the way this is going, so we might need to pick up some of these weapons on the return trip, because currently I think we got more than enough weapons to clear out that 4th floor, make our way over to the boss, and then we'll scoop those up on the way back. Honestly, just in case, I can't even risk it for no biscuit. This C4, you are coming with me. Don't think you could escape. No, not today. Let's go and make sure that we're grabbing anything else that we might be able to stack, and that leaves us with 3 slots. Honestly, I'll put away a couple of things here and there that we will be coming back for. No worries. I just want to make sure that we got some inventory room for what we might be getting out of the 4th floor. This will also be a lot easier than last time, since it is on normal mode, so enemies will be dying a lot faster, and they will not be doing as much. Wait, no, I think they do more damage in hard mode. I'm not entirely sure. I barely do normal mode as is, you know? So let's go ahead and get to mowing these schmucks down. Fast bite of number 1, you're done. Number 2, the same fate. Number 3, don't even try, you too late. And shotgun rain to you, Mr. Fluida Bluda. And finish you off with a little bit of that M16 drizzle. And we're getting some green and yellow tickets. Oh, I should have brought my pup as well. God dang it, dude. Oh, I always get distracted by that. There's like some semi-decent loot we could get from that. We could just go ahead and grab that on the next time. For now, let's continue bringing these dudes down and bringing them and making sure that they die. Let's go ahead and shotgun rain you to your fate. We could shotgun rain that guy a little bit. Let's get one more in on there. And we could go ahead and finish him off with a little bit of the M16 over there and over there. But yeah, I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below regarding which of the Halloween bosses, especially after we tackle what appears to be the final one today, is going to ultimately be your favorite, the one that you do enjoy the most, the one that you think's the coolest, whether that be because of like the location where we find him, just like the actual boss and whatnot and he is, and even how the Halloween update itself has been treating y'all. If you guys have been getting any awesome loot from the Halloween, whatchamacall, the location, the pumpkin patch, that's the word I was looking for. If you guys have been getting any good loot from there, if the cemetery has been providing you guys any good loot, even has today been a good day? Has today been leading y'all with some fan-freaking-tasticness? How's it been going? Anything dope going on? Any at all? That type of jazz I would absolutely love to hear from y'all about in that comment section down below. And a reminder that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weird $5 @2/Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That will enter you in on today's video. Y'all go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be with it for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell hit to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information about all those upcoming updates that we do got. We got some really cool ones in the works. After this Halloween update, we should be seeing a gas station location. The ATV and Swamp have yet to come, and those are relatively soon-ish in the grand scheme of things, not to mention clan base building. Whole tons of information about that. Make sure that you guys are subscribed with that notification bell hit to stay in the loop for those bad boys, not to mention as soon as those updates drop themselves, you know we're gonna be all over that update gameplay trying to show off everything, anything, and all things imaginable about everything that they have added in. So all in all, it's a pretty great reason for that. Not to mention, it's a great way to stay up to date with every single survival video that is going up on the channel, because we're checking out some pretty dope survival games in the grand scheme of things. And of course, to make sure that you can stay up to date with every single video, y'all can enter in on that weekly giveaway that I do speak of. So can't wait to hear from y'all. Best of luck in the giveaway, and best of luck taking down some of these Halloween bosses. And hopefully you guys are wishing me some good luck as well, because we got some big ones to be taken down. Although today's, I don't think is going to be the hardest in the world. You still never know, man. Some of these Halloween bosses, they got interesting abilities, like Specimen Z, for example. The turkey or whatever. The turkey on Bunker Hard Mode, Floor 3. That one was a little bit of a doozy, because apparently with him, he actually, every time he hit us, he healed. The High Witch summons freaking enemies to attack us. Raoul the Prisoner, he hits like a frenzied giant despite having the health of a floater bloater. There's just so many of these unique twists upon these enemies. It's just like, you gotta be watching out once and lessies. It's a dangerous world out there. And hello, heavy turret. Actually, I could just sprint past him. Do I want to? I kind of do. So, okay, see you later, alligator. Not, okay, as long as I don't get shot by that grenade that he shoots. Do they shoot a grenade launcher in normal mode? I'm not entirely sure, and I'm not sure that I want to find out, so I might just try to take this one out a little bit peacefully with the help of my AK-47. We got to go ahead and just make sure to shoot every once in a while. We don't want to be encountering that recoil that will make us miss, because that recoil is super poopy. Hopefully this AK is enough. Okay, we're missing some shots. Let's hold up for a second. Hopefully this AK is enough to take him down. I'm not sure that it is gonna be, though, so we do have a little bit of a problem on our hands, although we do have a second Kalashnikov 47 available to us. Let's no. Okay, I think I just answered my own question. They do shoot us with grenades, and the M16 for some reason does not have the range to take him down, so we continue with the help of Kalashnikov 47, with the help of some AK Thunder, to bring this heavy turret to justice. And with a couple more shots, see you later, alligator. I'm done with yo shenanigans. Let's go and see what we can't be getting out of this. Hopefully something good, maybe. Hey, I like all of those things that I'm seeing right now. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci McSwaggins. Do we have some hydration? Okay, dope, dope, dope. We do have a little bit of hydration here. Very nice, very nice. We could go ahead and toss out those empty ones because we do have plenty back home at base. Let's go ahead and make sure that we are prepared for whatever enemies do await, which there should be some, some frozen blotas over here. Let's go ahead and try to take this guy down before he does too many hits off on us, because I don't want them to heal too much, but I don't want to circle back to where that turret is, because that could be kind of problematic. God dang it. Ugh! There you go. He has fallen. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't freeze to death here either. That is a pretty big issue that we do need to be concerned about every once in a while. Let's make sure to equip that bad boy because that's about to break. I think all that we got to worry about now is this bad lad over here known as the Frenzy Giant. Luckily, this man, about as slow as they get. We really do not need to worry super much. I'm going to make sure to heal over there. Oh, nice. We didn't get stabbed at all. Going to go ahead and get some shots off on him here. Hopefully, we don't freeze to death. Okay, the freezation has begun, but as soon as we wander on out of those frozen rooms, the freezation will cease. He will continue, and he will drop dead and give us that marvelous red ticket. And the red ticket, dude, it was very kind to us today. Out of the red ticket crate, we got another C4, bringing our C4 total up to 2. I was not able to get any more C4 before today's video and after yesterday's video, but luckily the red ticket crate did help bring our total up to 2, which is very marvelous if you ask me. Let's go ahead and take out these 2 turrets over here, since these should be this and one more room, and that should be it for everything that stands between us and salvation, which is always a very, very good thing. His AK is about to break, so we'll have that pistol over on standby. We do have, nope, not the toxic spitter. We got this turret over here, but I think, yeah, we might need to go and finish him off. 1v1 me turret, you ain't got nothing on me. I got plenty of heals. Oh, no, but plenty of not pantalones. Oh, well, hopefully we get some pantalones. There's some pantalones awaiting upstairs as well. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Ain't too many needs to worry over there. And let's go, dude. That's the one thing that is awesome about floor 4. It actually gives you some really decent loot in the form of copper and steel compared to the other 2 floors. Although, the 3rd floor does have the blind one, which is a very nice enemy to be taken down. We got plenty of enemies over here we got to take down in the forms of toxic spitters. Let's get a little bit of separation so we can take these dudes out one at a time and then take out the toxic abomination general that was leading that little squadron of those dudes that didn't drop anything. Very rude, may I add. How could you guys dare not drop anything for the papa of stars? And with that being fallen, I believe there should be over in this room. He's not spawning. What is this? What is this? Okay, we have a frenzy giant over here. We can deal with this guy. There should be a Halloween enemy that spawns in this floor. Am I crazy? Am I I didn't activate hard mode. I've looked on this floor on hard mode. He is not spawning here for some reason. This is wild. He's not over here either. That just has that. Bamboozled, dude. What? Alrighty, guys. And unfortunately, you know what I think it might be? For some reason, like, I don't know why. I've seen someone actually go out and attack a boss over in that area, but I wonder if maybe we need to wait for like a specific quest to pop up that lets us go attack him or something kind of similar to the dangerous Raul in the police station prison, because that just, I'm just so confused because I've literally seen like a Jason type enemy over in that 4th floor. There's like the hockey mask and like a machete in his back over in that kind of like northwestern rooms, and he's just not over there right now, which is, I don't know, man. It just leaves me bamboozled, but whatever. We got ourselves plenty of dope loot to go ahead and choose from, we will, because let's go ahead and pop on that new set of SWAT armor. We'll come back for the rest of that, no worries, and get the rest of this type of jazz. Not gonna lie, guys, there's a lot of things I'd love to pick up at the moment, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna organize our inventory up a little bit here. We're gonna leave those 2 behind, grab the guns, definitely, we'll just grab this right now, and very quickly we could just trade this blueprint in right here and right now over at this little last day on Earth blueprint trading station. combination. Go ahead and get that up. Give us 50% towards the next one. Then we'll grab something and we'll be back for the rest of these. No worries, no worries. But with that, a little bit of a disappointment. I genuinely thought we'd be able to. Some people were saying, because there should be some kind of Halloween boss over that 4th floor. Like I'm saying, I think what it might be is we need to wait for like a specific quest to pop up. That is the only explanation at this point, because I have seen him pop up in that area over on the 4th floor, but we were not seeing him in the normal mode bunker. We weren't seeing him in the hard mode bunker, so I don't know what's going on with that, but YOLO. You know what I do know is that we do have a little something known as a raid to go ahead and head on over to, so let's go ahead and do exactly that with this marvelous loot that we have acquired throughout today's shenanigans. And actually, we could go over to the pumpkin event as well, since that thing is popping up, and there's so many great things I'd love to go to right now, but we're gonna go make a pit stop over at home, because as we do that, we'll be able to drop off some things and pick up some of our Halloween event items we could redeem over at the pumpkin patch. So let's go ahead and let's do that. And here we are, looking nice and ready to cash in on the loot over at the pumpkin patch. We got plenty of good weapons over there just in case, because maybe, I don't know, maybe Armageddon's gonna hit while we're there. But honestly, I just want to go ahead and I just want to get over there, dude. I just want to claim our freaking prize. So instead of tossing those over, because this is all weapons that we had from our prior looting, we can go ahead and toss those into some chests later, since we don't really get a lot of loot over from this area. And also I do have some like broken weapons like the shotgun that I plan on using once, and then we can go ahead and use the remnants of that pistol drizzle in combination with the katana. So all in all, we got some good stuff nice and lined up, but mainly I can't wait to see what types of rewards we can claim from these two schmucks right here. Hello, my friends. How do you do, Mrs. Woods? Go ahead and give me that scythe right there. As you guys can see, this is the exact same weapon as the scythe available over in the farm. So that's kind of like a nice little thing that the Halloween event kind of gives you, is a chance to kind of get pretty much the best melee weapon in the game, not counting mods. If you count mods, the saw blade mace and maybe even the machete could, like in some combination of speed and damage and range, be better. But the scythe in its purely unmodded form, 60 damage, making it the heaviest hitting melee weapon in the game. So it's nice that the Halloween event does give you a method to actually acquire those, and we should be able to get a second one over here. But for now, let's get this pumpkin helmet and toss it on and make sure that we clear today in a very spooky way. So let's go ahead and say hello to my little friend and clear up another inventory slot right off the bat and make sure that we are collecting all of those marvelous rewards right there. And this is the guy that I was talking about. This is the type of skin that secret boss over at the bunker is supposed to have, but he's just not popping up right now. So like I'm saying, I think that might actually be a quest coming in the future that we might have to do, you know, kind of like how there was the Raoul the Prisoner quest. So just kind of something interesting to keep your eyes and ears peeled upon, because I was fully expecting him to be there, but I guess I won't be checking the 4th floor anymore, because I'm just gonna be smacked by the hand of disappointment up until we know for a fact that it does exist, unless I'm doing something wrong. But like you guys seen, we checked it out in normal mode, we checked that in hard mode, and mainly we just got smacked in the face by that hand of disappointment. But at the very least, we got some great loot to be had over here at the pumpkin patch. We'll go ahead and continue looting these bad boys on up and activating the Halloween heads. I guess I should just call them pumpkins. That's literally what they are. Activating the pumpkins, lighting them up, and sending some heat our way. And ultimately, once all of these are lit up, a boss will run our way, and we will get yet another brain, bringing our total back up to 3, letting us get the scythe. I wish, you know what I wish though? Let me know what you guys think about this idea. I genuinely wish like Kafir did something for the scythe specifically for Halloween. Not just like, I know that they're letting us get it by doing this quest, right? But I kind of wish that they also did something, maybe like there was like a special skin for the scythe, or maybe it had like a cool effect, or maybe it did extra damage for Halloween, like something like that, because the scythe is just such a perfect Halloween weapon. It's kind of like, I don't know, man, it just feels super, I feel like they could come up with something cool, you know, like maybe you get like a special like Halloween scythe, like a Grim Reaper scythe from this event, and maybe like, you know, it's like extra powerful during Halloween, but then once Halloween's over, it just becomes like a normal scythe, for example. You know, let me know what you guys think about an idea like that, or maybe if you guys would have any friggity fresh ideas for that kind of stuff. But I think something like that would have been cool, you know, but I don't know, that's at least my thoughts. For now, I just want to continue going on through and seeing what we got, and we are continuing getting the little bit of loot that this area does have to offer. It's definitely not the main thing that this area offers. It just kind of, you know, know, the main thing is getting some of those Halloween items. The pumpkin head, of course, which is going to be disappearing. Seriously wish it would stick around because I love having this pumpkin head and I love having collectible stuff like that. I still got my freaking Chinese New Year armor. I was hoarding some brooms from last year's Halloween event all the way up until they decided to like despawn, because they actually they did stick around after the event for a little while, but ultimately they did disappear after a certain point, which was kind of little bit poopy. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoarding those up real nice, so at least for hoarders like me, it's kind of poopy. But then like in Grimsoul Survival, dude, you get poop tons of stuff. Like in the Grimsoul Survival Halloween update, I'm pretty sure everything is gonna stay after Halloween, which is kind of like, Kefir, please do this in last day on Earth too. Hello, bliss, baby, bliss. I don't know. That's at least my thoughts, and I feel like that's a pretty common opinion all around. You know, it just sucks to get cool stuff, and I get that it's seasonal, but you know, I mean, I feel like the seasonal part is, you know, getting it in the first place. You know, you have to get it during Halloween. Then after that, you can flex on people, be like, yo, check out this item I have back from Halloween that you can't get anymore. But I don't know. Maybe that's just my thoughts. Let me know what y'all thinking. Hello, what we should have over here is a boss that hath spawned in, and today, we are fighting is a new boss. We are fighting the Hell Turkey. This is kind of similar to the turkey that we battled over in floor 3, but I believe this one pretty much functions the same way, so we're gonna make sure to equip some of our big of what guns. We don't know what to expect out of this. Make sure that we are fully healed on up for this type of jazz. And hello, Hell Turkey. Oh my god, he's so fast. Whoop, 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 whoop. Jesus, look at the speed on this thing. Well, it's okay. We'll go ahead and get some hits off on him. And every hit that he does to us, he will actually heal 15 health as well, making him, you got to be able to really dish out some damage on this guy. Otherwise, he will be able to catch up to you. But what I can catch up to you is a little something known as shotgun rain. Some stay dry, but Hell Turkeys feel the pain. Shotgun rain. Ooh, does that feel good? And with that, the Hell Turkey has floundered, perished, all these different adjectives and words, and that's all for today. No, it's not, because you owe me another one of those sites, another one of the energy drinks, and another one of the pumpkin heads. Thank you for all these marvelous rewards, Mr. and Mrs. Woods. And now let's go ahead and cap off an adventurous day by heading on over to that little itsy bitsy location known as Player 5638's base. So we're gonna go ahead, drop some things off, prepare for the raid, and talk to y'all when we are, god dang it, en route. We also appear to have ran out of gas, so we're gonna wait until we can run over there as well. So, BRB. And go ahead, cop a peek at our inventory. Well, that's actually the crafting menu. Cop a peek at our inventory. We got everything and anything that we need to craft up our usual. Well, okay, besides the fact that our inventory is a little bit full, so hold up. Let's go ahead and craft up those, iron. I keep expecting it to be right there. That's where it used to be before this ritual bench shifted everything over a little bit. Let's go ahead and craft up the iron hatchets for today's raids, and then follow that up by crafting today's level 1 hatchets for today's raid. And then with the help of my friend, the C4, let's go out and go on that raid today as well, shall we? And here's another thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and leave that one thing behind. Now we got everything that we need. 2 rows of hatchets, the usual that I do like to bring along, and we do need to toss some gas in there really quickly. And coming back a little bit richer in terms of gas, let's plop that off into here. Make sure we're full on what we need, and let's get to a driving. And most important of all, let's get to a raid. And Mr. Player 5348, well, 5638, well, Mr. Player, whatever sequence of numbers that might be, Mr. 56, if that is what you'd like to be called, it's time for your doom and demise. No worries, we will be getting that best thing out of the cemetery at some point here as well soon. It's just that this Halloween update has added so many things that I've wanted to chase after. Like, it might not be the craziest of things necessarily, but you gotta admit, it did add a good amount of things, and it kind of like sprinkled it about throughout the area as well. And what type of a raid do we got? Dang it. Did we seriously? I feel like we've raided this exact base before, and all I know is that, like, I think we'll end up getting like an electronic circuit out of it, but it's definitely not going to be the greatest raid in the world. Or maybe this is the one raid that always makes me eat my words. No, I remember I get angry, so I smashed his couch before. Dude, that's another thing. A very weird thing I've noticed is ever since the latest update, like, is it just me, or I feel like we've been getting repeat raids a lot more. Am I going crazy, or is this actually a thing? I genuinely feel like it's happening, and I don't know, man. It's kind of like a little bit of a bummer because, yeah, this is, wow, this is some hot trash, hot diggity dog. Oh my god, I'm not gonna use shotgun rain unless I got to, man. This raid deserves no shotgun rain at all. Oh me, oh my, that is brutal. This is what we get for our raid. Are you for cereal right now? Shotgun rain. Ooh, got that man doing backflips over our shotgun rain. Some floater bloater stay dry, and others have their heads fly off at Mach 5 speeds. Okay, shotgun rain. Okay, we'll go and get one more shot off on him. Let's get a little bit in there, and then we'll go ahead and finish him off. Play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie. Unequip that thing, and boop! Hit him right in the gut. He didn't know what to expect out of that one. And they don't drop any loot, as much as I'd love for those zombies during raids to drop loot. The only loot we get is from the base, and today's base is the hottest of trash. This is literally a dumpster. This is a dumpster that is on fire, filled to the brim. Okay, we got a pistol. That's kind of okay. But this is literally a dumpster filled to the brim with gasoline and matches. And those matches are currently on fire. Like, this is as hot of a trash as you could possibly get. Because, wow, for a raid, I don't know how, like, Kafir, come on, man. Like, why is a base like this even possible in a raid? I feel like that's the most important question. Like, come on now. This is going a bit too far. Like, a trash base like this should maybe be taken out of raid circulation, you know? Like, I mean, a Glock's a Glock, and I guess we didn't have to use any C4 at least, but this is about as disappointing as a raid could be. Actually, no, at the very least, it didn't have stone walls, but y'all gotta admit, the disappointment levels of this raid are too dang high. So let's go ahead and start putting stuff away and probably start wrapping it up right around there, because I think we've pretty much done what there is to do for this raid. We might go ahead and grab a couple more minor things here and there, but I mean, we put away the most valuable stuff, so yeah, we're just gonna have to grab a couple more things. And you guys saw it's not the greatest things in the world, so we're gonna go ahead and get to grabbing. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna start wrapping up for this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Best of luck to you guys and gals in the weekly giveaway, not to mention getting the chopper gas tank like we got today, and joining the Chopper Squadron. Best of luck to you guys and gals breeding your pup again, that true friend perk, leveling up your own perks and skills, not to mention finding the very best blueprints for your very best weapons and building up the very best attachments that you can. Best of luck building up your base, going out of the dopest of raids, defeating all the boss of the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, enjoying the Halloween festivities, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. That's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.